To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Yes.
Please stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténganse alejado de las puertas.
Hi, everybody. It's me, Stage Manager Goofy. Are you ready for the show? That's great.
You are listening to the EarB&B Disney Podcast.
Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow. Please contact Mr. Johnson in the control tower to confirm your flight to the moon.
Welcome, foolish mortals.
If you're still coming in, it's great to see you.
Come on, everybody. Here we go.
Hello, all you cats and kittens. No, I can't do that.
I mean, I can hear you. I just would have preferred if I couldn't with that.
Well, you could have given me a roar or something.
I'm sorry. Let's try that again.
Hey, all you cats and kittens. Come on, Bill. You can't leave me hanging like that.
Sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. Okay. Third time's a charm. Let's do this. We got this.
Hello, all you cats and kittens. Everybody out there, give me a roar. Give me a, yeah.
Give us a like or a heart or whatever it might be. Well, if you could, we would love that.
Yeah, that would be great. Deanna's here. Hello, Deanna. Thanks for joining us. Connor says 1. So I'm always confused about this. To be first, do you actually have to say first, or do you just say anything?
I think that first is the first person to leave a comment. I don't care what that comment is. It could be 7 years ago.
Well, then Deanna won then.
Deanna, congratulations.
Hey, Chris, what's going on? Mr. Lardy's here. Ryan's here. What's happening? Gabriella. Mary's here. Hey, Adam. What's going on?
Number 69.
Yeah, and Mary says, oh, no. Well, she said, oh, no, he's back. And she also says late as usual. Mary says, damn. She was hoping we weren't going to come on tonight.
Yeah.
We got a couple of meows.
Did you see Ricardo and Elsbeth are here as well?
Hey, Elsbeth. Hey, what's going on, Ricardo? Hey, how you doing? It's good to see all you guys. Betsy's here. Deanna's really excited about being first. And you should be. You know, it's a prestigious award.
Oh, it's an honor. It is an honor to be first.
Yep. And this is first time seeing myself in a while on here. I don't like my beard. It's too long. I think it's too long. What do you think?
Oh, hold on. I think you look okay. I don't think it's that big a deal.
It's getting a little out of control.
You know, you look like the young Santa Claus in you know the claymation one where there was Santa Claus when he was young. He had the big red bushy beard.
Yeah, and he wasn't fat. Like he was a skinny Santa.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
so
me.
100%. I'm gonna have to go eat, Papa, or I guess eat, Daddy.
Well, Ryan says I'm a stud. So that's true. That's so true.
I mean, you'd argue with that if you could, but you can't.
Yeah, exactly. Mary says being first just makes the torture longer. Mary, but you're always here.
Wow. Mary is
here. You are.
Mary is just jealous that she's not first. But when you say that it's torture, it makes me want to reach into my Captain America, the First Avenger mug. Here, my Captain America First Avenger mug, and I think I have something for Mary in here. There we go.
Whoa!
Put that back in here for.
I did not see that coming. Chris says it hides the chins. Just saying. Yeah. Well, they're in there. It's tucked in there. if you tuck the third chin into the second chin, you only have two chins.
Yeah. I like to at night. I speed bag my chins. Just like a
Noise. I could say, well, there's a couple jokes, but
yeah, go on.
it's only 8. It's 8:40.
I dare you.
No, we can't. Not yet. Maybe later. Good evening, folks. Well, we haven't started the podcast yet, but I guess we should, right, Bill? I mean,
I think that would be a great idea, and I'll tell you what. Normally, I interrupt you when you do this, but I promise you,
you lying sack of
promise you, tonight I am not going to interrupt.
You're a lying sack of Shirley Wiggles poo poo. A big sack of it.
Try
it. All right, here we go. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the EarB&B Disney podcast. This is number 100, and I'm not quite sure. There's somewhere between 120 and 170. What say you, Bill? Don't just let it out. Just let it out. You've done it enough. Yeah. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate you not.
Wow, that was hard. That was a lot harder than I expected it to be. We are 126 this evening, episode 126.
That's fantastic. Hey, Bill, and how are you doing tonight?
I am doing well. A quick update. We had to end the last podcast rather suddenly a couple weeks ago. Chris was generous enough to fill in for you. You had a work issue come up. Chris was very generous and came on to help out, and we greatly appreciate that.
Yes.
But we had to end it pretty suddenly because I heard lots of screaming upstairs. Corinne had fallen down the steps, it turns out. She is okay, but we were a little worried there for a tiny bit that she had perhaps broken her leg. She didn't. Thank goodness.
That is great news. Yeah, so we knew something was up.
Yeah,
but I'm glad. Just a bunch of ruckus.
Yeah. I was very distracted, but I'm not anymore.
Good. I'm glad everything is okay, and I wish Corinne well. But yeah, having said that, Bill said it already. But thank you, Chris, for filling in last week. Filled in perfectly. Nobody even noticed. Nobody said a word.
Oh,
about
people
it.
Noticed.
No.
No, they did. Like Mrs. Alardi, Mr. Alardi, they noticed. They can tell the difference, believe it or not, between you and Chris.
Really?
Yes.
I can't tell the difference between me and Chris.
I can, but we won't talk about why that is.
Damn. Look at this. Mary says 126 and still not any good. Man.
Yeah. But then she continues. I noticed it was better. She said,
see?
Wow.
See?
Wow.
If everybody could give this live stream a like or some kind of react, that'd be great. It kind of kicks the Facebook algorithm in the anus, gets it going.
That's what we need. We need a good old algorithm kick in the pooper.
Yeah.
You know what else helps that is lots of comments.
Right.
So if you guys can tell us where you're from, where are you joining us from tonight? Let's pull out that old cliche. Look at that. Yeah, those likes, and we have a few more.
Where's everybody calling in from?
Hey, we should do a call-in episode sometime.
We looked into that last time, and it's easy. It's doable. It's doable. It just takes a little bit of work, Bill. We don't like work.
We'll look into it. I guess that's a question I'm asking. Is if we did a call-in episode, would you guys actually call in? Would we get any actual calls?
Yeah, I think there will be a few to call in, and if they didn't, I think that we could. What word am I looking for? We can, persuade them. We could persuade them and do it.
Yeah, we give away things. Maybe that's that's what we like all callers got like something. I don't know what. Hey, Carol.
Carol's
Thank you
from
for
calling in
joining
from Massachusetts. Ricardo's from Dallas. Sorry. Connor's calling in from work.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. And Gabriella's from the great state of New Jersey.
Yeah, I think we would get a couple people call in just breathing heavy.
Yeah. Elspeth is calling in from Atlanta. And Jim McMaster, he's from around my head. He's from around my town. He's from Atco, New Jersey. He's heading back to Disney. Remember, I'm curious to your thoughts on the Haunted Mansion movie and if you have ridden Tron yet. Yes, I saw the Haunted Mansion movie. Wasn't a huge fan. It wasn't terrible, but
Yeah. So how many bowls of mashed potato? We talked last time. Like Chris gave it 6.5. What did he give it?
Pecans? Was it pecans?
No. It was
ravioli?
Dessert. Not ravioli. Cannolis. He gave
Cannoli,
it
yep.
6.5 cannolis.
Okay.
I gave it 6, and that's out of 10. I gave it 6 cheeseburgers out of 10. How many bowls of mashed potatoes out of 10 would you?
I give it 5. I give it 5 bowls of mashed potatoes,
Why?
which is right there in the middle. It's like, it's not terrible, not great. I kind of agreed with you that it wasn't. I knew it had to be somewhere in the middle. Like it had to look just like the ride. It had to be a fix. It's a Disney movie. It had to be a blend between the funny and scary.
Mhm.
However, it wasn't. It wasn't either or. It was like it wasn't to me. Like a lot of the jokes fell flat.
Yeah, they didn't land it.
Yeah.
I think there's enough in there that if you're a fan of the ride, you're
Mhm.
gonna be entertained by like we talked about the Doom buggy and how that came to be. The in jokes of like, and a ghost will follow you home, which actually happened. Spoiler alert. There were just a lot of things that if you were a fan of the ride, you would enjoy it.
Yeah, and that's what saved the movie for me were the Easter eggs. I don't want to spoil it for people, but if there weren't so much of that where you said, "Oh, that's pretty cool," it may have gone even around a 3 if they didn't have any of the cool Easter eggs.
Yeah.
Gabrielle says it was okay. Wasn't too go in the box office though. Wasn't too good.
I don't think it did too well in the box office as well.
No, and that's been Disney's MO lately. Haven't been doing great at the box office. Tammy says Danny DeVito character was annoying, but she overall liked the movie.
See, I have a hard time not liking Danny DeVito and everything that he does. I didn't mind Danny DeVito just because I appreciate him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no doubt. Well, Bill, I think
and the other question Jim asked is if we had ridden Tron yet. And we did. Both of us have ridden it a couple of times. It's a lot of fun. It's a whole lot of fun. I would, if you get to do it, Jim, you definitely have to.
I like, I do like Tron. I like it better than Guardians only because I'm not telling you that Tron is a better ride than Guardians. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Bill and I, we got nauseous on Guardians of the Galaxy. I will admit to you that the overall ride system, everything is much more impressive. It's better, but Tron was an easier ride for me. Tammy's right. It's short. I did really enjoy the pre-show. I thought that was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, why it took so long to build, I don't know. I mean, it's a huge roller coaster, indoor and outdoor, but not sure why. It feels like they spent more time on the outside facade, like than they did on the actual ride itself. But that's what I thought. What say you, Bill?
I enjoyed it a lot. I thought it was fantastic. It was short. I didn't love the video at the end, the long video boards that had the yellow cycles that you were racing against.
Right.
I kind of go fake.
Mm.
But I did I did enjoy it. I more than anything, I was just giddy that I actually fit.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. When I got off of the ride, I said, I'm calling my doctor. Right now, I'm telling him he's full of shit because he told me I was overweight.
Yeah, yeah,
And
but you fit.
I fit on Tron. So I said, you know what? Mary says, how can I ride Guardians and you can't? I don't know. It's just, it's something, I don't think it has to do with the screens. I think it was the motion as you're going down. I don't know. Just made me nauseous.
Yeah. I think that's what it was for me. It was something about I was looking around too much. I don't know how to not look around on different things. And as a result, and it just got weird within the last couple of years. I never used to get motion sick at all.
Yeah.
And now it's like just about everything. Every year we go out deep sea fishing on a trip with the guys and I, and the last several years, every year I just vomit. Same thing with I didn't vomit on Guardians, but boy, I didn't feel good afterwards.
Yeah. And Kim says that's how you know you're getting old. And it's Bill nailed it. It was I used to be able to ride everything and anything up until I hit around 30, and then I started to feel it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, we should.
Pappy here is. I broke my hip.
Yeah, we get off rides now. Getting out, I'm telling you, they had to have. I think they did something because it's harder and harder to get out of Space Mountain now.
Oh, without a doubt. Every time we go, they put more and more padding, I think, in the seats. Like I remember, like when I got in the old days, I could like lean back and forth a whole lot, and now it's like it's a little tighter than it was.
It is. Yeah, it is. And why they're making the rides tighter, I don't know. That seems weird, odd to me. Why they would do that.
It looks like they also lowered it down further because it's harder to step in and out of than it used to be.
Exactly. So Deanna died on that ride. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. She crawled off and took a wheelchair. Really? Off of Guardians?
Yeah,
I can see that. George says they replaced me with Dan. Dan who?
I don't know. Dan.
Yeah. All right, we better get into the news, Bill, because we're already like 22 minutes in.
Oh, well, good for us. I am proud of us for
well, Mary, to be fair, Mary was 3 minutes late, so we couldn't start on time.
Right. Yeah. Thanks, Mary.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, I guess here we go, Barry. You ready?
I'm ready. Hit it.
Oh, gosh, that was long. Didn't that seem long?
I don't think so. I think it's perfect breaking news.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Well, then on with the news we go. Barry, you want to start us out with this little nugget?
Yeah. So after the whatever they were doing when they shut down the ride, refurb for the couple of days, the Hatbox Ghost is still a no show. He calls, no shows, Haunted Mansion upon its reopening. But we do see you can see where he's going to be. They have little.
Yep.
I can't really see it there, but
very, very good picture taken on someone's toaster of the stretching the hallway, the stretching hallway there.
The endless hallway.
That is where he is going to be. Is right next to that.
There's a couple places he's going to be. Well, they already spooled it for us, which is weird, odd to me. I don't know why Disney did that. They told us exactly where it was going to be. At the endless hallway, and then in the graveyard, doing something. Yeah. Who knows? Yeah. Causing a ruckus. But that was somebody broke that news that the refurb was only going to be for regular maintenance, a couple touch-ups here and there.
Yeah, it was Scott. I can't think of his name, but Scott something or rather on Twitter. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But we do have a couple pictures of the things that they did do during the.
Yes. we always have our ear to the grindstone. Is that what they say?
Something like that.
Nose to the grindstone.
Mhm.
We have body parts up against stuff, and we have some pictures of all of the different things. In addition to the Hatbox Ghost not being there, there are things that were done. For example, Barry, the clean-looking stretching room scrim. So when the ghost host at the beginning says, "There's always my way," and
Mhm.
the lightning goes and all of that, the scrim rather has been cleaned up there a little bit, and you can see everything a little better than you could before.
Well, that's good. It looks like it's a little more illuminated, which is
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. The next change, I don't know what I feel about this, Barry, and
Mhm.
I want to see what your thoughts are too. Madame Leota gets a new hairdo. Like her hair in the old one was a little more staticky.
Old
It now
timey.
just looks like she just has a whole lot of hair on top of her head. You can see her curls and all of
Yeah.
that. The audio has been improved too.
Okay. Well, that's good.
The bell is, wow. When they're ringing a bell, I hear that
Mhm.
you can really. It's like that bell is right next to you.
Wow. Yeah. I don't know. I'd have to see it. Of course, I have to see it in person to make a final judgment. Her hair is almost like a cloud. You know.
Yeah, yeah, but it looks more pronounced now than it ever
Right.
used to.
Well, her face does too.
Uh huh.
What if we get there and it's the same projection they use on Frozen? Just to.
Oh, I hope. Well, it looks kind of like that. If you look on the side there, do you see
Mhm. Yep.
exactly? It's on the right underneath the EarB&B
Uh-huh.
picture there
Right.
on the what? I guess that's the right side of the screen.
Yeah.
Um, you can see the outline there.
I hope the projection is not that bad. I hope it's not
Yeah,
that bad.
yeah, same. Because if it is, I'm gonna be a little upset. I'm gonna ask
Mhm.
for my money back.
Yeah, I'm going to tell them my magic was ruined and I want something.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's what you do.
Well,
Anytime
yeah.
anything isn't exactly what you expected,
Uh-huh.
tell a cast member that the magic is ruined and
Yep.
watch them just immediately improve your vacation. So the next noticed change is in the graveyard where the tea sipping mummy, Prince Amenmos, has returned in the graveyard there. So the mummy is back.
Mhm.
Barry, one of the things like I've noticed with you and I, in the past, there are a few jump scares
Mhm.
in the graveyard scene, but
Yes.
we are so much, but we don't get scared by those anymore.
No, we used to.
Oh yeah, I mean back in the day, yeah, we used to get really scared, but not anymore.
Yeah.
Like when those things come up, we do not scream ever.
No. Because let's face it, they're cheap. Those jump scares are just cheap spirit Halloween. What do you call it? Just that, whatever they make there.
Yeah, yeah, like statues or
Yeah.
figurines or whatever.
You know, the
But yeah,
tea sipping mummy in this guy.
yeah,
I forgot they even existed until they
yeah.
said it
That's how
was
long he's been
back.
gone. He'd been gone a while.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like, oh, hey, these guys. I never even I forgot they were gone.
Uh-huh. That's
But
how
here they
long
are.
he was gone. But
Mhm.
he's back now. I think what happened is he had spilled tea on his stuff, so he had to get them dry cleaned.
Gotcha. And
Yeah.
whatever that guy doing with his horn? What does he do with that?
Well, I think that is after hours at Haunted Mansion is
Okay. All right.
something happens there.
I
That's my
gotcha.
theory. That's my theory. And
Understood.
then Barry, there's one more change. What is that?
The unload belt at the ride exit was replaced. The fresh bats were painted. Ooh, yeah, they needed a little recoat because they were getting a little Getting a little faded.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I feel bad because we have gone down there lots of times, and every single time down, I forget to bring my death certificate.
This is my favorite part of the ride because I like to watch like the children fall. Because there's always, and I root for it every time. Like, please, 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 because they try to beat the belt. Like they try to stand there instead of just get. And then I don't want to see a kid get its like foot trapped in there or anything. That'd be horrible.
Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, I would hate to actually see the 1000th ghost happen right in front of my eyes. I wouldn't like that at all. But when I was a kid, I used to do that too on any sort of beltway on the escalators. I would purposely let my feet get beached, is what I used to call it. Because when I was a kid, my parents had a boat, and we would beach that boat. We would drive it right up onto the beach, and we called that beaching the boat. So I would beach my feet on the bottom of the escalator and stuff. Maybe at Thanksgiving I'll tell that story again. That was a good one.
Well, this story explains why you were so good at docking the pontoon boat.
Yeah. Yes. I didn't drive the boat as a kid.
No.
But yeah.
Okay. All right.
Right. Awful, Barry.
No. Chris said that explains it. Yep. Man, that was a jolt to the system. Me and Chris are just looking like we're coming in a little hot. And
but no one said anything. I didn't know any better. I was like, look, this guy's gonna catch us. It'll be fine. And it wasn't.
I thought for a second that we were going to be in the contemporary lobby.
We would have gone a couple of docks over, but we wouldn't have gone in the contemporary lobby. We weren't facing the contemporary. It was sideways.
Right. All right. Well, Bill.
How dare you? So the next thing we have, Barry, is a rumor. It's not quite news. I guess it's a rumor, and I think we have a little something for
rumor has it. Rumor has it.
That's better than what I.
Nobody wants to hear me sing Adele.
Yeah, I know. I can't find the music. Oh, there we go. And that rumor is, Barry, what? Tell us, Barry.
Well, Walt Disney World's Pirates of the Caribbean may have a bat problem.
Oh, no.
Yeah, to explain this, Bill, because you read into this a little more than I did.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Well, there have been reports that some of the cast members are getting dive bombed near the exit of the ride. And add to that, apparently a rumor again, though, this hasn't been confirmed, a staff member or a cast member rather was bitten within the last couple days and had to be taken to the hospital to get checked out.
Really? Well, that's not funny.
The rumor is that there are hundreds of bats in Pirates of the Caribbean. And until guests complain enough about it, they're not going to close it. At least that's the tabloid version of that story. I've never seen any bats anywhere in the Pirates of the Caribbean, but let's say it's true, Barry. Would you ride Pirates if you knew it had a bat problem?
Yes. Bats don't scare me. I would absolutely do it. I think it would add to the ambiance a little, Now it would probably be more effective on, say, a haunted mansion, but it would work in Pirates too. I think it's in certain scenes. I don't think this is actually real bats. I think these are the toy bats they had on Big Thunder Mountain.
But those are all different colors and everything. They do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess that's a question for everybody. If Pirates actually has bats, would you still ride it?
Yes, absolutely.
You would. What about the folks who are watching with us tonight?
George says he thinks it adds to the magic. Elspeth, she don't care about no bats. Kim would. And Chris said it's just been added for the Halloween party. And Tammy sounds like a fun cruise. Yeah. And Bill, you were bitten by a bat recently, weren't you?
No, Barry, I wasn't.
Okay. Right. Now this explains it, because you are a playboy philanthropist billionaire.
Well, that's true, Barry. I am, but I'm not Bill. I'm Batman.
All right. Gotcha. So what about you, Bill? Would you ride pirates?
Oh, hey, Barry, I'm back. Yes, I most certainly would. I guess, are there any other things that maybe you wouldn't ride? Like if you heard that Winnie the Pooh had a bat problem, would you still ride Winnie the Pooh?
Winnie the Pooh wouldn't be worth it.
Mm-hmm.
Winnie the Pooh wouldn't be worth it. It depends on what kind of bat problem we're talking about. What is the chances of you actually getting bitten by a bat? I mean, what are the chances? That's like getting struck by lightning. There's just, the chances are not good.
Yeah.
Connor says, he's sorry. He says he put fruit on the person next to me, and just to watch them freak out. Yeah, that would be fun. Mary says poo is cardboard.
Well, Mary, you probably are eating too much fiber.
Or too little fiber, right? She needs some stool softeners in her diet. Try some broccoli.
Yeah. Jackie says she doesn't think she would ride it. Jackie would not ride it. Which I get.
Yeah, it doesn't bother me. I don't want it. One time a bat was flying around, and I had this hunting knife, and it was my sister's house, and it was flying around. She was freaking out, so I just, as it was flying towards me, and I cut its head off.
Really?
Yes.
Like a Fruit Ninja style.
Basically, yeah. It's a true story. It's a very true story. And then she was just freaking out more after I did that.
Yeah, well, yeah. I think if I saw a bat beheading and I wasn't at an Ozzy Osbourne concert, I might get a little freaked out as well.
Yeah, I hear you.
When I was a kid, we had a bat in my house once. The chimney had an opening in it, and bats were staying in the chimney.
Yeah.
Bat come in one night. We had to get our neighbor over to.
They're actually cute little things. If you you just see them in like the daylight.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Oh, hold on, Barry. I'm getting. The graphics department has let us know that it has been confirmed that they're a very credible news source is confirming bats at Pirates of the Caribbean, and they just got a screen capture of the front page here. Look, a bat child found on Pirates of the Caribbean, Barry.
Yeah, that's frightening. Maybe, you know what? I'm not going to go on the Pirates of the Caribbean.
I think my favorite part is how well you played along.
This scarred me as a child, because at every grocery store you go through with your parents, this would be as you were checking out. Yeah,
there was an ongoing thing with bat. They called him Bat Boy. Mm-hmm. Ongoing thing. It went from he was found, and then the FBI had them, and he escaped. It was like an ongoing thing, right. Always with this same picture.
Mm-hmm.
But then when the FBI had them, it was like bars photoshopped over the top of that picture. But they actually did a musical, Bat Boy the musical, based on the
really
news. And all of those.
I would love to see that.
Yeah. All right.
This is interesting. Whitney says, for the record, she loves hats. However, they are the leading cause of rabies in humans in the U.S. Really? Well, I
Wow.
guess I'm
Well,
gonna cook
Barry,
this.
there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
this
gonna
is tough.
say that sounds
Mhm.
scary.
Well, I'm going to risk it because my bald head's scarier than rabies.
All right, I guess we should move on now. Here's one that you noticed. Was it yesterday, today? I don't remember, but sometime recent
Yes.
you found this out.
hmm Oh yeah, the chicken. So they just debuted this. I think within the past week. The chicken stuffed Mickey waffles. They exist at Rick's Sports Bar and Grill at Coronado Springs. You're welcome. Who's saying you're welcome?
I think that was supposed to be us just saying you're welcome. I'm not
Oh,
sure
you're
why it
welcome.
ended with a comma. Um,
Yeah.
but
So
I think that was supposed to be like because who doesn't want chicken stuffed Mickey waffles?
I tell you what, I would try it. Elspeth, Gary says yuck. They're just listen. You ever had chicken with maple syrup on it? It's delicious. So I
Yeah.
can't imagine this. They're on a stick. You dip the fruit. This sounds tremendous.
Mhm.
Mary said it's $18 for 4. I don't think that's crazy.
That's
I'd
not
pay.
bad at all.
No, not bad at all.
Yeah.
And you dip them in the syrup. Yeah, that's a
Uh-huh.
go for me. I
Yep.
am going to eat those.
I like to get mine medium rare.
Okay.
Just you can't ask for it. If you go into Rick's, let them know Bill sent you, and that you want your chicken stuffed Mickey waffles medium rare.
Mm-hmm. Now, what if you like bit into it and it was like when you bit into it, it was like a frozen chicken nugget that you make at home?
Well, that's all it is, right?
Wow.
Disney isn't going out and buying different kinds of chicken. They are just getting the chicken nuggets that they serve over at um,
Yeah, but
the
Cosmic Rays.
yeah. Thank you. Thank
Well,
you. Jokes would be so much funnier if I could tell them.
well, I'm talking about like the chicken nuggets like you make at home that when you bite into them, it looks like it was.
Yeah,
It looks
they're
like
still cold.
it looks
And
like
they're like a brown color.
yeah, they look like there's 8 different kinds of animal in there.
Yeah. Yeah, at least McDonald's, when they turn it into the pink goo first, make it look delicious, right? Am I right?
Pink goo is for me and you. Gabrielle says, "Do you guys have a picture of the inside of it?" No, we do not have a picture of the inside of it. That probably would. Yeah, I'd have to look at that because if you look at it, it's all white meat chicken. That's probably And Jackie's correct. Everything tastes like chicken. That's very true. George says it's heaven on a stick. Now, Chris, this is interesting. He'd be more impressed if they made Mickey shaped chicken.
Oh, they do that. That you can buy in your grocer's freezer.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy Mickey nuggets.
Mickey nuggets, really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to go to the grocery store right after this.
It's true. You can buy Dole Whip in your grocer's freezer now. Dole Whip, Mickey ice cream bars, Mickey nuggets. They got it all.
So, the official? What are you officially going with, Bill? With the Mickey chicken waffles, eat or yeet?
I would eat that. I would get myself some syrup. I would dip it and I would enjoy it because I enjoy some good chicken and waffles.
Yeah. I would have to have more syrup than just that little thing they give you. That little cup.
Oh yeah.
Like you better bring me the thing with the handle.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What
that you get at IHOP. Maybe that's it. Maybe next time we are down there, we go off property to an IHOP. We pick up a couple of those things of syrup and we bring it with us over to Rick's.
What are those things called? What would you call those things? A syrup dispenser?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. And I'm sure it's a really easily. Hey, Anthony. I'm sure whatever it is, it's a real easy name, but I can't.
Chris is asking if I would add the chocolate sauce from the churros. Whatever that chocolate sauce they make, man, that stuff is good. It's almost like a Nutella type thing.
Mhm.
That's what it tastes like to me.
So you would do that? Would you put M&Ms on it?
Oh, I put M&Ms on everything. You know this.
What about?
And I would do, and then I would put it on top of a Biscoff cookie.
And then you would top all of that off with a nice dollop of ketchup, right?
That's correct. That is correct. All right, Bill. What have we got up next?
Well, it's more food news because what else would you get from two fat asses? The croissant donut, or the cronut, if you will, has returned to Epcot at Connections Cafe. Barry, have you ever had the cronut before?
Yes, I've had it a couple times. Yes, it's good. It's very good. I didn't realize they were gone.
Well, they haven't been found for a little while, but they're back at the Connections Cafe. When they're fresh, they are delicious.
Well, that's the key. When they're fresh. Oh, sorry.
It's all right. I do that to a lot of people.
It's a long day. I had a long day at work today, and nobody wants to hear that crap.
Yeah. They came here to forget that, Barry. Gee, Christmas.
Jesus. Gabrielle says, I thought you put ketchup on everything. Of course I do. Of course I do.
Everything. Just ask my mom.
Ooh.
Yeah. So that does it as far as the food news is concerned. We do have a couple other stories before we get on to having a little playing fun.
Playing fun.
Yes, you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Now this is a story that is just developing. Barry, Encanto's Bruno is coming to Disney Adventure Friends Cavalcade at Walt Disney. You were supposed to interrupt me, Barry.
Oh yeah. Bill. So let's try this over.
Hold on.
Yep.
All right, we're going to take two on this. No one saw that before, so it's fine. So Barry, this is brand new news. Encanto's Bruno.
Oh wait, Bill.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Okay. So in Disney Springs Art of Disney store, Barry, there is an $1,800 or a $1,800 It's a Small World hippo. $1,800. It's a miniature version of that hippo that you see on Small World. It is also like some sort of box. You can see there that the bird on top, you can lift off the top and go inside it. Would you spend $1,800, Barry, to get a wooden hippo? It is salvaged ancient redwood, by the way. We're not just talking redwood, but it's salvaged ancient redwood, Barry. Would you spend $1,800 on that?
I don't even know what that means. Salvage ancient redwood. No, I would not. I mean, why? What is it? And why would this be worthy of $1,800?
All right,
like, who made it?
Let's move the decimal point. Would you spend $180 to buy it?
No. It's the hippo. Listen, this thing better do something. Like, you press a button and the eye and the hippo.
Right. Yeah, that blinks at you or something.
Right.
But
or this, maybe if it's a pencil sharpener, like in the back of it, you put a pencil. There you go. You put a pencil up the hippos. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd spend $1,800 on that. I mean, look, you have that little thing up top, so you can open it up and dump out the shavings.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So yes, if it was a pencil sharpener, I would buy it for $180. Still not $1,800, but $180. Yeah.
All right, let's say it's not a pencil sharpener. I'm moving the decimal point again. It's now $18, Barry. Would you buy this salvaged ancient redwood hippo by Ron and John Daniels for $18?
Like, is that people I'm supposed to know? Like, are they famous or like?
I don't know. It's just what it says on the sign. Hippo.
Okay.
Ron and John Daniels salvaged ancient redwood. So it's not just redwood, it's salvaged
Right.
ancient redwood.
I'd spend 18. I guess since we've been talking about it so much, at this point I have to. Now it's become a thing. I have to buy it now for $18.
Yeah. All right. So I don't think I'd buy it either.
For 18?
I don't even think 18. What the hell would I do with this?
Well,
you know, like, well, all right, everybody, when you come over, put your car keys in it.
Right. But I mean, you got a lot of Disney stuff, just sitting around. I'm not saying you have to display, it's got to be on your top shelf, but it could be on your third shelf.
I don't know. I mean, if you look at some of the stuff I have in the background here, let's see here. You can kind of see, you can see the Skyliner up there. You can see some stuff on the shelf. You see that picture of Epcot. I've got a fair amount of Disney stuff back there.
I think it's worthy of the third shelf.
Okay, maybe for $18.
$18.
Yeah.
We'll split it.
Yeah.
We'll split it, and then we'll send it to each other.
Oh yeah, like every holiday, like it's just like congratulations. We can pretend to be surprised every single time. Oh my gosh! And maybe we hide things inside it.
Oh, I could put my grandma's ashes in there.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, it's an urn. Okay, now I understand.
Okay, $18 definitely. And then the last little bit of news we have tonight, Barry, is that the Encanto theming is coming to the Disney Skyliner, and Coco theming is coming to the Walt Disney World buses. So yeah, you have some exciting new Skyliner things to look forward to in the upcoming months, Barry.
I love me some Skyliner. Jackie says it's a no from me. Mary says, Lord have mercy, move on. You know what, Mary? When you have an award-winning podcast of your own, then you can do what you want with it, okay? But you're not going to tell the two guns. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Bill?
Oh, do I? Talk about the two guns.
Yeah, let's see the gun show.
Oh, like I don't want to rip this shirt is all that it is. Brunette.
Hey, Brunette. Wonderful to see you. Well, it wasn't a heavy news week or a couple weeks.
No, I mean we still made it last 50 minutes.
Well, Mary was late.
Again, that is true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mary.
Yeah. Well, one thing I think we didn't touch on was the Moana Journey of Water. They announced more cast member dates, which makes me believe that maybe the pass holder previews are going to be coming soon.
Yeah, I bet it will. I mean, I bet it's open by the September 22nd, which is when that 100 anniversary thing is. Right.
When the 100, when they're saying it kicks off at Epcot. I hope. I don't think anyone's real hyped about this. I mean, it's probably going to be a nice little addition, but is anybody really excited for it? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone's excited, but I do know our friend Magical Meg, who we've had on. She has a YouTube page. Check her out if you haven't already. But she reported not too long ago she was in Epcot and she saw the dancing water popping up over that the green wall. So they are testing it and everything too. So,
well, it's ready to go. They've already had cast member previews for it.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go. I think they finished it. Everything else is lagging behind. The Communicore Hall and Pooping Walt. They're not even at D23 Expo coming up. They're going to have Pooping Walt there.
Yeah. There he is.
Yeah. They're going to have him there, and who knows when he's actually going to come to Epcot. There's probably, when they say late 2023, they actually probably mean like December 31st, 2023.
Very, very late. Yeah, I can't wait to see this in person.
Why?
I can't wait. It's a fetish. Don't kink shame me, Barry. Don't you dare kink shame me.
Now, if they made that into a little miniature thing and carved it out of rare redwood wood, I would buy this for $1,800.
Oh yeah. You whittle that into some ancient redwood. Oh boy, we're talking a good time there.
Well, Bill, I think that pretty much does it for the news. You guys had a game that you were playing last week, you and Chris, and
Yes.
you didn't get to finish it because there were, there was a
there were
ruckus.
extenuating circumstances. So I thought maybe we could finally this has been in the works since back in like March of last year or March of this year. So it has been sitting here for about 6 months, just waiting to be played.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's only time now that we finally get it taken care of. The color game with the Disney marquees. And I think the last one we did, just as kind of a reminder of how we play the game, is I will say a marquee that is somewhere inside of Walt Disney World, Barry, and you have to tell me what colors are that marquee. So Soarin', I believe, is the last one we did. If you can do the best of your memory, and folks, if you're still here watching, what is wrong with you? But if you could also join in and play with us. The Soarin' marquee, Barry. Do you know what color the Soaring marquee is?
I'm trying to picture it. I think it's like a blue and white with a little red in there and yellow. I'm going to say blue, white, red, and yellow.
Blue, white, red, and yellow. Now, we've got folks saying that Chris says it's yellow, blue, and red.
Mm-hmm.
Mary says blue, white, red, yellow.
Yeah.
Rosemary is saying red. Carol is saying blue, yellow, and red. Whitney is white, red, and blue. Allie has joined us and saying hello. Hey, Allie. Good to see you. And Brunette is saying blue, yellow, and white. What do you say we take a quick look at this and see what color it is? You can see there's red there, the around the world, and then the actual hang glider there are red. You've got the blue Soarin', you've got the white background, and yes, there is a little bit of yellow on that around the where the O is swooping up and through to the big comma at the end of the end there. So 4 colors: red, yellow, white, and blue.
Are you telling me that I actually got something right?
Well, you always get it right. I don't remember ever us playing a game where you didn't win.
That's true. That's very true.
I mean, granted, I'm not the scorekeeper. I just trust that you are keeping score accurately. I have no reason to not trust that you would. Like, I remember there been when Mary has been on, you kicked her ass.
Yeah, I always do.
Yeah.
Well, because Mary wasn't able to Google.
Oh, snap.
Ooh. Sorry, my cat's doing the booty scoot on the carpet. I'm trying to get her.
Shirley Wiggles.
I know, freaking Shirley Wiggles. So I have to get the little mouse thing and distract her.
Yeah. So the no more butt scooting.
That's the one thing I don't like about. See, I don't like about the new floors at Pop Century. So I used to like the rug. I used to like to booty scoot.
Oh yeah, I remember getting back from the room, and after a long day where you were very all sweaty, and you would just take off your pants and scoot yourself across the floor. Man, memories. I just remember leaving, and the room was darker than it was when we got there. Is what I remember.
Well, that's what I mean. Now with these new hardwood floors, it doesn't work as well.
All right. Sam says nasty. So you have grossed out Sam, Barry.
Oh Lord.
Mary, I do agree with you, Mary. Carpet is gross. The more you see, I mean, how many times would you get back from the resort, kick off your shoes after a long day in the parks with your sweaty feet and just walk around?
Yeah. Especially in those hotels. You better believe.
All right. The next one, we have a newer ride, Barry. The new Tron Light Cycle Run.
Ooh.
The marquee that is out front of that ride. What color or colors is that marquee?
Well, trying to picture it. I think it's definitely white. It's got to be white, blue. I'm just gonna go white and blue. At least that's all.
White and blue.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for more folks to answer, we have a couple more things about carpet. Brunette says she's so happy they got rid of the carpets, and Sam said some people like carpet. It's a preference. So stop kink shaming, Barry.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. Brunette says blue and white. It's the Tron sign, Mary. The Tron sign. So someone talked to her, and so she's asking. She's a little late to the game. Brunette says it's blue and white. That's all, and that's what you said too, Barry. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't see a lot of others playing right now, so we're just going to go right in and see what color it is. You've got some white there.
Yeah.
You've got that blue. It looks like there's some gray and perhaps silver on there as well. That's not quite a black. It looks like it's a dark gray there.
Are we ignoring the green and the Enterprise?
I think we almost have to put that on there.
Okay.
I didn't realize that we were renting the light cycles from Enterprise. I guess it makes sense in Florida, the tourism being what it is. You gotta the rental cars are everywhere.
Very true. I swore it was just black and I thought it was blue and white. That's just crazy.
Mary says blue and black, and Jackie says blue and silver. Chris is going with black and white. All right. Next one we have, Barry, is Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Or what? Yeah, I think that's what it is. Remy's Ratatouille Adventure.
Remy's Ratatouille
you can see that as you're flying in on the Skyliner.
Yep.
Every time you're flying into Epcot, you can see it on the Skyliner coming in right before you coming in.
The only thing that stands out to me on the Remy's Ratatouille is just the gold. I know it's gold. Other than that, I'm going to say there's some blue in there. I'm going to say blue and gold, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So Mary is jumping in right away with a blue, yellow, and white. We're going to, for our purposes, the gold and the yellow we're saying are the same thing. Well, there is a slight difference between the two, obviously. For our purposes, the yellow is the same as gold. Chris says blue, white, yellow, and pink. He's saying that there are 4 colors there.
Wow.
And just jumping back over, we've got some gold, some yellow there. Gold / yellow. We've got the blue. I don't really see much white there. I think the lights are a yellowish, whitish light, but I don't really see that unless you go up to Remy and his hat there.
Yeah, there's some purple right behind Remy.
Yeah,
looks to be purplish.
But I think if you just said blue and yellow or blue and gold, I think that that counts as a right answer in my book.
So if let's make it. So let's have a rule here. So if a sign has more than 3 colors, you just have to get 2.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm fine with this rule.
Okay.
Don't let it be said that I am not a giver.
Yeah. So having said that, now that we factor in the rule, it's
Mhm.
Barry 3, Mary 0.
Okay. But Mary, don't worry. You still have plenty of time to catch up on this one.
Oh boy.
All right. Up next, Barry, we have the Jungle Cruise. We're heading away from Epcot. We're heading over to Magic Kingdom. We have gone into Adventureland, and we are looking at the marquee to Jungle Cruise. What colors are the Jungle Cruise ride?
I'm not a huge Jungle Cruise fan. Never have been. Trying to picture it. The actual marquee. I think it's brown and white and red.
Okay.
Just trying to picture it. I think I'm going brown, white, and red.
Okay, brown, white, and red.
Yes.
I can't tell if Jackie is rooting for Mary or if she's saying, "Come on, Mary."
She got to be saying, "Come on, Mary." That's
Okay.
what she's saying.
Okay, so you said brown, red, and white.
Yeah.
It sounds like my underpants. No, I'm sorry.
The red. What's going on there?
I don't know. I just, how sometimes things just come out of my mouth before I think about them. That was a case of that.
Yeah.
So Mary is saying brown and red. Ricardo is saying green, brown, and maybe yellow. Sounds like no. Chris says red, tan, and white.
Okay.
Whitney, brown, green, and red. Brunette, brown, black, and white. Mary, obviously rooting for me, Mary says. Rosemarian with a brown, white, and red. Jackie is I'm all Mary.
Oh.
And Mary giving me some very good advice. I should get whatever's going on down south checked out.
Yeah.
So the Jungle Cruise ride is tan and red, and it looks like maybe a little gold thrown in there as well. But basically, it's that brown color, that tannish color, and that red color. I don't think that there's white in the C and in the J in those open spots. I think that's that same tan.
Interesting. I think there's the same colors as what do you call it? What's the restaurant there?
Right across the way. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we're Skipper Canteen.
Yeah.
Which I like. And Bill, have you ever been there?
I have not. I have not ever been there.
I've been there twice, and I've loved it both times. Loved it both times.
So yeah, Mary is saying Skipper Canteen. Sam is agreeing with Skipper's Canteen. It is Sam's favorite, it turns out, and I have never been.
Yeah, I like to get the shrimp fried rice as an appetizer.
Yeah,
and then I get the World Fit their famous chicken, which is really good.
I will have to next time we are down there. Now you're going down soon for just a quick couple day trip, right?
I made reservations. I don't know if it's set in stone yet.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but it's possible.
So you have a hotel, but then you have reservations. Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I don't have the hotel yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what's
park reservations. Okay.
I have park reservations. Yeah, I made them just in case for late September, but not positive if I'm going yet. So a couple things have to align, but we'll see.
Tastes like chicken because it is.
Yes, that's what
they say there.
That's what the name of the dish is.
Okay.
Yeah, everything's kind of has funny stuff like that.
Yeah. All right, and I have folks pointing out that this looks like the one that is actually the Disneyland version of the Jungle Cruise.
Okay.
Sign. That is, we're going to take 1 point away from me for that.
That's fine. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, good point. Good point. Nobody, I think. All right, next up, we're going to get rid of the Jungle Cruise here, and we are moving on. The next one we have is Space Mountain, Barry.
Ooh,
What
Space
color
Mountain.
is the marquee to Space Mountain?
Huh, marquee. You know, when I think about it, I think it might be almost the same colors as Tron. I'm thinking blue, white, and black.
Okay.
Blue, white, and black.
Blue, white, and black.
Yes.
As of yet, no one has answered what they think Space Mountain is, but Mary is like late September. And I think it's when and I think it's when you really should be back in school.
Yeah.
You know the old Rod Stewart song. It's late September and we really should be back in school.
That was a deep cut. That went over my head.
Yeah. All right. All right. So folks are saying silver and lights up yellowish green. Brunette is saying blue, white, and black. Chris is saying silver. Sam is saying blue and silver. Samantha. Ricardo is blue and white. Rosemary is silver. Chris is saying green and blue at night. And Mary's saying God knows singing. And I can understand why you would make that mistake, but no, God was not singing. It was me, Mary. It was me. And the Space Mountain, check that out. It's like silver and green, and there is a little bit of blue light on there. So if for those of you who said blue, you are correct.
Of course it's that color. And as soon as I see it, it's like, well, duh. But for some reason in my head, it looked blue to me.
Yeah. So next on our list, Barry, is one of your favorites, sir. We are leaving the Magic Kingdom for a little bit, and we're going over to Animal Kingdom, and we're going to ride Dinosaur. What color is the marquee over at Dinosaur?
Wow. I can't even picture it. I'm going to total guess. I'm going to say brown and white.
Okay.
That I have no idea. I'm sure when I see it, just like Space Mountain.
Chris is asking if the photos are from 1982, and anything's possible, Chris. Anything's possible. So Dinosaur, you're saying what? Brown and what else?
Brown and white. That's it. I don't know. That's a total guess. I forget.
All right. Mary is saying yellow, orange, and white.
Okay.
Chris is saying yellow, orange, and black. No one else has answered yet. I'm going to just, could you take that comment off? I'm going to pop that up. And the Dinosaur, we've got the yellow. We've got some red in there. We've got a little bit of white, and it goes to brown even up with the meteors and all of that. So, yeah.
See, and now it's obvious. How could I have forgotten this?
Well, you look at stuff every day, and sometimes you just, well, maybe not every day, but every time you're down there, and you just eventually see past it. Yep. You're not stopping to really smell the roses.
Yep.
You miss things every now and
then. We didn't get to go to Animal Kingdom last time.
Well, I wouldn't say we didn't get to go. I mean, we could have gone.
Chose not, yeah.
Yeah, we actually made the decision. It's like, well, we could do that, but what do you say we go back to a park that we've been to a couple times instead? And that is what happened. It's not that we necessarily
It was so hot, and to think of the animal walking around Animal Kingdom, and we're like, oh god.
Yeah, yeah. It was already really, really warm, and everybody knows that when you go to Animal Kingdom, it is a good 50 to 60
Yeah.
degrees hotter.
And we all know that when you go to somewhere like Epcot in July, it's usually around 75 degrees.
Yeah. George is saying that he did the behind the scenes trek. Now, George, do you mean the Keys to the Kingdom, or the behind the scenes tour, or the not jungle thing, but the what is it when you go through and you see all the animals?
The Kilimanjaro Safari.
Yeah, the safari. Did you do like the safari behind the scenes? There's a lot of different things there.
That's when you just go out and like the tribal tattoo and your loins and underwear with a spear, and the animals chase you.
Yes, that is. Oh gosh, what a great time!
And it's only $149.99.
Yeah, you dress up like a caveman, and you have to hunt your dinner. Good time. But yeah, George is talking about the Animal Kingdom trek.
Okay.
All right, next. Man, I didn't realize I had so damn many of these.
Yeah, let's skip a couple. I'm getting tired and hungry.
All right. We are going to go down to Frozen Ever After, Barry.
Ooh, I know this. Well, Frozen, it's blue.
Yeah.
It's blue and white. And then the back has the background is probably brown.
Okay. So you're saying blue, white, and brown.
Yes. The actual words or letters are blue.
Yeah.
And then the tops of them are white.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So Ricardo is saying blue and white. Mary is saying blue and tan. Rosemary is blue and white. Brunette, blue and white. It seems like it's a pretty safe bet at this point to go over and see that Frozen After is blue and white, and check out that yellow/gold in the background.
I was correct again.
What is the score? I have not been keeping track of the score, and I know that you probably haven't been for everybody. But just like with you and Mary, what is the score right now?
So I'm just tabulating it here. Okay, it is 14-0, May.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this next one is actually going to be worth 16 points, Mary. So you can still come back. Yeah. Jackie is saying yes, it is blue and white. Brunette, blue and white. Yeah. So there we go. So this next one, Mary, 16 points. You can come back from it right now. And the next one is Peter Pan's Flight.
Ooh, I have a feeling Peter Pan's Flight, when I look at it, it's very colorful. Super colorful, because I think it actually has the characters in the sign.
So meanwhile, Jackie is in the comments going, Mary. I think if we go to our good friend Jackie, she would say,
Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi, Mary. 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 Oh, Mary. Mary. You know your problem, Mary.
It's been a while since I heard that. It's nice to have that back. Mary.
I love that clip. I like the part where she says Mary.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. It's either when she says Mary or when she says Mary.
Mary.
Yes. So yeah, what was the one that I said? I don't remember what I said.
Peter Pan's Flight.
Peter Pan's Flight. That's right. Jennifer, you are right on time for Peter Pan's Flight. Welcome.
I'm envisioning it here. And I can picture there's a cloud in the sign, right? and then Peter Pan's flight, the actual is, I think it's purple.
Uh-huh.
And then green in the words. So it's white, purple, green. Also, Peter Pan, his outfit is green. Then you have some blue. There's a whole lot of colors.
Okay. It's like a rainbow of colors.
Yeah.
So Chris is saying a purple and white. Pan was green. Wendy blue. She needed the money. Pulling a little Andrew Dice Clay out there at the end. Brunette says blue, red, and white. Rosemary with the purple, blue, and green. Let's just go over and count this because it really is a kaleidoscope of colors here for Peter Pan's flight. We have purple, we have white, we have blue. I'm going to go ahead and say the Big Ben Tower there is actually purple again.
Right.
We've got the blue. We've got the pink. We've got the blue on Wendy. We've got Peter Pan's green. We've got some red in his hair. There's it's a veritable kaleidoscope of colors. You see Tink down there with a little green and a little yellow right above the flight there. So yeah, there are a lot of colors there.
So again, I was correct.
Yes, you were 100. And let's see if we go back to this. Mary's answer for this, I can't tell if it's my gosh, or this is taking so long, or people have things to do. I'm not sure which one of these was Mary's answer.
Well, to me, that's just a forfeit. So Mary loses. So wait, I had it was up. Was it 14-0?
And
then you add the 16.
It was 14-0, and then you got 16 more points.
So the final tabulation: Barry 103, Mary nothing.
Wow. Wow. And so good game. Oh, Mary did. Hold on. There is more here. She says
she was too late.
Blue, purple, and white.
She was way too late.
And white. So she got the purple. She got the white. And she got the blue. She did not get the green or the red or the pink.
Yeah, way off. Way off.
Mary says she was first. And that you are a cheater. And Mary is saying she doesn't love me anymore. Mary, I'm not the one keeping score here, man. Oh my. Oh my. And Jackie is a little upset. She says it's not nice, but then she's also laughing at it. So,
well, here's the thing. Everybody that tunes in to me is a winner.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, how could you not be a winner by sticking around well over an hour to play a silly game?
Everybody gets a gold star. Here you go.
Winner, chicken dinner. Yeah. There we go. That we'll call that the last one. We're at an hour 20, so maybe we.
Dude, we went like 4 hours one time. This is nowhere near.
Yeah. So let's talk about soda for a second, shall we?
Anyway, Bill, didn't you used to have a dog named Snooper?
I did, as a matter of fact. I did used to have a dog named Snooper, but it isn't quite Thanksgiving yet, so I can't tell that story.
Okay, it's getting there though. Holiday season, very close.
Yeah, right around the corner. Fall is creeping right up. Maybe with the next podcast, we can go back to Barry's fall countdown.
Fall countdown. Yep. Yes, we do.
I mean, we won't be back on until after Labor Day, I believe.
Yeah, let me see. Right. So we do every 2 weeks.
No, it'll
30th.
Be that Wednesday the 30th. So it'll still be August. Yeah.
Nice work, pal.
Yeah. All right. Jackie, I am glad that you enjoyed yourself. Thank you for joining us tonight. It was nice to have you in the comment section. Thank you very, very much. Mary has said, see if you shorten the show, you could do it more often.
Do it. I still love when you put somebody's picture up and it says FARC. FARC.
Yeah, every single person. Mary T. Wells, good point, FARC. It was fun, FARC. Thanks, guys. Love it, FARC. Thank you again, Jackie. So I guess should I tell folks where they can find us? Is that
yeah, Bill. I mean, go ahead. Where can they find us, Bill?
Well, Barry, they can find us everywhere. Did you know, for example, like most of the people who have joined us here this evening are all on Facebook, and we can tell that because of the number of FARCs that we have here.
Bunch of FARCs.
Mary wants, for God's sakes, end this misery, FARC, she says. But did you know we're also on YouTube, Barry?
I
right
did
now,
know that.
You could be on YouTube watching this as well.
You could be partying with Mystery Lardy on YouTube watching this.
Yes. So feel free to find us there. You can watch all the old episodes, or at least the ones that we have uploaded there. We are way behind on uploading episodes, by the way.
Yeah. That's because I'm lazy.
Okay. Well, I guess we should end this, but you can find us on Apple Podcasts. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us anywhere podcasts are. And we would request if there's an opportunity to leave a review, that you do leave us 5 stars, please. We would appreciate that. That does it. Anything else?
That'll be it. Thanks, everybody. We appreciate you tuning in.
Yeah.
And we'll see you in a couple weeks. Oh, no. Please
end it. I'm falling asleep.
Well, no, there's a lot of things people can fall asleep to, but he chose to falling asleep with us. So,
Mary says, please be done. That sounds like my honeymoon. Honeymoon. Yes, my honeymoon. Please be done. All right. Guys, thank you for your friendship. Thank you for joining us. We will see you in just a couple of short weeks.
Yep. And don't forget to wipe.
And I'm looking for the closing. There we go. Oops.
Or should I say the beginning of your evening?